All right, we are live once again. Hey, what's this screen over here? Can't see it. Oh, that's Pokemon ZA and Air Riders and Tetris at the same time. Don't care about the Metroid Prime. I did until I watched the latest previews of it. Thought it was modern Western Hollywood game or something. Or like they have like fangirl. Oh my god, it's Sammy. Oh my god, look, she's turning into a morph ball. Isn't that cool? Look, everybody. Can I have your autograph? I'm like, oh my god. Are you fucking serious? That is not Metroid. How's it going, gamer boy? Oh yeah, you hopped into the Discord yesterday. Sorry I couldn't talk or anything. I meant to already be out of the Discord, but and I was on the phone with my mom at the time when you popped in. Yeah, with that. Yeah, definitely RIP, because with that I lost interest in the entire franchise. Like, I don't care about any of the Metroid Prime games anymore. I was at least gonna play Metroid Prime 1 because I have it for the Switch 1, but now I just probably gonna leave it in the case. Okay, what? I played Metroid Prime 1 and 2 and then 3 and then what? Then what? Like Metroid Prime meets Hollywood, or whatever the fuck you would choose to call it. Terrible decision. What is Nintendo thinking? And what was the other Metroid game that they canceled? Like, oof. Could you imagine if it was even worse than this? That's gross. I hope it wasn't even worse. That'd be crazy. Alright, so we gotta find some of the lowest level missions, like this manhunt one here at level 34. I shall do manhunt. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed Mortal Kombat 11. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Ah, yes. Yeah. Then they got the nerve to charge all that money for that game, and then then make $100, charge $100 for 3 amiibos, and lock content behind those 3 amiibos. And one of the things that was locked behind those 3 amiibos is for sure just cut content. Like, I noticed that, like, people haven't like brought up this comparison, but Nintendo, it's not like Nintendo didn't test that game, right? Like, they had a third studio make it for them, But it's not like Nintendo was like, yep, that's it. We don't care. We have no feedback. I mean, they literally canceled another studios who was working on that game. They canceled that game. So yeah, they have feedback. And so look at Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild had almost no music in it, which is something I disagreed with, by the way. I think the game would have been much better with good Zelda music. I think that pretty much the only game ever to be fine without music was Dark Souls, and every other game who's tried to do that is just wrong. They need to have music. But Zelda basically had almost no music in it. One of the exceptions was when you were riding on your horse. So the exceptions were Nintendo was like, wait, it's super important that they have music during emotional cutscenes, combat, and while riding your mount. Those are the three most... We cut the music out of every other aspect of the game, but we're not cutting the music out of those three aspects of the game. But apparently they were like, yeah, let's make sure there's no music while you're riding your motorcycle through the empty desert in Metroid 4. Unless, of course, you have an amiibo. Then you can have music playing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes?
That just is obnoxious. Like, I'm offended now. They charge $80 for that game after tax, and they're like, they can't even fucking be bothered to have music playing for you unless you pay an extra $30 for an amiibo. Fuck that.
Listen.
How's it going, Private Time Cat?
Listen.
Yeah, but he's gonna be, I think, $30, Soren, for an amiibo.
Guess what?
More than double the price of what amiibos should be. Remember, they used to be $12. Now they're $30. And that's not even the expensive ones. They get more expensive than that, $50, $60. Ridiculous.
Listen. Listen.
All right, so let's go do this mission here. You want to see a game that I am looking forward to playing? One that won't cost $70 to $80. One that has way more passion and soul put into it, almost guaranteed 100%. I shall show you. I shall show all of you. You'll all see. I really like saying that. Hold on, I gotta get my... You guys will be able to see. So you'll all see. All right, theater mode, please. I said pause, and then there we are. And now let me share the screen. Look at a game that no doubt has passion. It isn't going to cost $170 plus tax. That probably comes out to almost $200. just to unlock all the content of the game. I guarantee that's not going to be how much this one costs, because that's how much Metroid 4 costs if you want to unlock all the content. $200 almost after tax. We've got a release date, boys. I'll be there for sure. I'll be there for sure. So I know what I'll be playing in March. Hell yeah. Most anticipated game of 2026 and 2025 and 2024 and 2023. That's right. That's a proper video game. None of all that weird shenanigans and whatnot they doing nowadays that they call a video game. Hold on. All right, my roommate was talking to me for a second. Let's see.
I told you.
Daouk.
Listen.
All right. Excuse me. All right, here we go. I didn't do all the heart-to-hearts, but that'll be fine. I'll do a heart-to-heart after
look
this
who's
and
here.
go back and
Perfect
forth.
timing. Turns out I've got a mission that's right up your alley.
In other words, something dangerous?
See? You're perfect for it. Now then, remember the night the ganglion hit us? Your team took on a
It's kind of weird. They didn't say that she was required for this mission, but yet she's the one doing all the talking.
Xenos. Real bad apples. A big old lug and one nasty little lady.
Doggone and Reese, I think it was.
There's no forgetting those two.
Yep, that's them. We just got word they've been spotted skulking around Nocturne.
Could they be planning another attack?
That or who knows what. Whatever they're up to, I can tell you, it ain't gonna be good for us.
Muscle Man not worry, his mustache hair is gray. Team Tatsu is on the case.
Right. Those two are no pushovers. We fought them once
I
and
gotta
we beat
switch
them
too,
once.
but the games
We're
and
the best
amiibos are
choice
too
to take this
expensive, so
on.
I won't be doing the other part of it.
We'll
So
leave immediately.
Thanks,
it's too
Colonel.
much. I don't know if at this point I don't know if I'm ever gonna buy a Switch 2 game. Like, how long has it been? I haven't bought a single one. Like, if they charged reasonable prices for their games, I definitely would have bought in a couple by now. Like, Kirby Air Rider should be about a $40 game. Metroid Prime should be about a $40 game. I would have said it would have been about like a $50, but now that I've seen it, I feel like I'm being generous at 40. The Donkey Kong game, maybe a $40 or $50 game too. So far, none of their games even seem like they're worth $60 to me, let alone the $70 to $80 they want. So I just won't be buying any of their games. Their attach rate with me so far is zero games. Outside of the game that was included with it, I have 0 games for it. And they have yet to have announced a single game on it that I will be getting for sure. Not fucking one. This is the worst launch lineup for a console in my entire life. And I've been around.
That's right.
Since the NES was launched. What are we, like 6 months later, and still like not a single fucking game? Holy hell.
Do we run or do we fight?
That exclusive game that one studio is making for them looks interesting, but if they charge $70 for it, I'm probably skipping that too. If they charge $60, then maybe. But I'm not paying $70 for that shit. I don't think I've ever seen a video game that's really worth $70. My whole fucking life. They need to stop that shit.
It's still smoking.
Bad guy's campfire.
The residual heat signature.
And like I said in the past before, that's release date price. After the game's out, it's like a used car as far as I'm concerned. You won't drop that price by a lot. Release date, all right, I could see me paying $50 or $60 for one of these games. But when it's one fucking day past the release date, I ain't buying it for less than like I'm not buying it for over 40 or less, like maybe even 20 bucks. Like it's a used car as far as I'm concerned when it's 1 day past release date.
Confirm it. This fire was active until just recently.
It's strange. A campfire doesn't strike me as their style.
Heard something.
Someone's coming.
If my
Everyone,
character
hide.
heard something, that's the most important thing.
Looks like we're too late. Damn it. Those two could be anywhere. Come on. That guy's the size of a mech. There can't be that many places for him to hide. Whatever. We'd better report to the captain.
Soldier's definitely ganglion.
Elma, did you hear that? Guys the size of a mech.
And they're looking for a pair.
But why would Dagon and Reese... I mean, they're ganglion too, right?
Maybe they deserted after bitter defeat courtesy of Tatsu.
Courtesy of who? Still, it does sound like they're
It
after
didn't
our
say these
targets.
characters were required
Everything
characters,
we've
but
heard
they're
seems to point that way.
huge part of the cutscene.
Maybe we should shake those two down for intel. See what they know.
What do you think? All right. We should be able to handle a couple of grunts easily enough. Let's see what we can find out.
The thing is that I can get new games cheaper, by the way. Like, because I have that Costco membership, I can get games that come out for almost the normal price that they should be. Because they don't, like for instance, the Switch 1 version of Metroid 4 would only cost me like $52 or something, I think. And the Switch 2 version would cost me like $62. Do I need to fight them?
Seems we've been found out.
I thought I was gonna.
Engaging! Lay down some fire!
I'm punching a hole in you. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Move in and do some damage!
All or nothing.
Holy crap, he attacks really slow with this. Once every 5 minutes, it feels like. The best, the fastest you can attack with a spear.
Shadow Runner!
Try
Slide!
to damage. No threats that they
Shadow Strike!
Balance breaker.
Side Slash!
Shadow Runner. Iron Prison.
Upper hand!
You're mine.
Side Slash!
Sorry. Let's get some backup. Blood sacrifice.
All right. I feel the energy.
The crazy thing is, I think this weapon, the melee weapon, is still doing more damage.
My turn!
Opportunity not.
Leave it to me.
Even with that massive, ridiculously used.
I'm punching a hole
Upper
in you.
hand!
On my mark. Fire.
Break between the attacks.
We attack at range now.
Early bird!
Now let's go find an opponent that...
It's no use.
Now then, who are you chasing and why?
We'll never talk.
Who is your daddy
human
and
scum.
what does he do?
I don't think you understand. This isn't a request.
Target sighted. All units rally at point 49.
So if there is a game that I really want on Nintendo Switch, and I think is worth the full price of a video game, as in like about $60, then I'll get it, because I'll buy it through Costco. Because so far, all the new games, the Kirby Air Riders, this is the playtest version. Obviously, I didn't buy the game. The Kirby Air Riders, the Metroid, Donkey Kong Bonanza, like all those games were available at Costco for like $8 or $9 cheaper than their release title, the release price.
Let's move.
What should we do about these two?
Knock them out and leave them.
So if a game I feel like is actually worth $60 comes out, I'll pay it. I won't be one of the ones that has to pay the full 70. And the cool thing too is about the way I got my Costco membership set up with my me always bringing a guest with me and going out with people. Like I always take people to Costco. Like I don't let them borrow my card. I actually legitimately take them as the guest. So I do it the legitimate way. But by the end of the year, I'll definitely get my membership fee back and then some. So I won't have to. So basically, it'll be like I'm not even paying for the membership, but I'm still getting all the benefits.
They've seen us.
So that might change at some point in the future, you know.
They've seen us. Even in the darkest hour, I know you'll pull
People
through.
who I take, I don't like hide anything. I tell them how it works and all that, so they might end up getting their own membership one day. A couple of them actually already have, so. But yeah, the membership is basically still going to be free, and then some, which is awesome for me that I get all the deals and benefits of that, and it's nice. I gotta tell you, I don't know, man. I don't know about where you guys live and your places and whatnot, but the Costco here is definitely the best place to shop. It doesn't always have the best deals now. Just because it's Costco doesn't mean it has the best deals. Sometimes it does have really good deals that are much better than other places, but you know, sometimes its deals aren't that good or worse. But one thing it does have that other stores do not have anymore, like literally none that I've ever been to in the past decade, is employees who do their fucking jobs and make you feel like they want you there. I don't. Maybe some of you younger people might not understand that actually used to be a thing. That you would walk into a store and you felt like they wanted you there. It didn't feel like, oh, I'm a burden to the people of this store. Like every single time I've ever needed help with anything, they like hop to it. Like they're excited to help me. And everybody from the managers to the workers who were just like walking around doing their thing, they always seem excited to help you, as if the cameras are watching or something and they get a bonus if they help a customer. Like that's what it feels like. Like I haven't felt that in like at least over a decade in any store I've been to. That alone makes it worth it.
It's not our pair after all.
Yeah, but who are they?
I've never played it on handheld Imperial. I've heard people say that it looks worse like on the Switch 2 on handheld than it looks on the Switch 1 in handheld, which I sounds ridiculous to me, but I haven't bothered trying to compare it myself. I haven't turned. I'm just using it on my Switch 2. It might have something to do with the screen, because the screen on the Switch 2 is actually worse than the screen on the Switch 1 release date. Like the screen, like the release hackable Switch 1, the first generation hackable Switch 1 has a better screen than the Switch 2. Now, technically, the Switch 2 is better in some ways, as in it has a faster, it has a higher total frame rate. It can go up to 100 and something, like 144 or something like that. And it has a few more tricks that it can do, but it does, and it can do like 4K or whatever. But that doesn't matter. It has more input delay, and it has like a weird ghosting effect, and the colors don't look exactly right sometimes. I'm sorry, but input delay is not good. Like everybody knows, when you're a gamer looking to buy a monitor to play your games on, the number one thing you look for is how many milliseconds of input delay there is. And if it says anything more than 1, it's you don't buy it. You just don't. You can buy a less than 1 millisecond input delay monitor for like $100 and something bucks. It's not too much to ask. And they couldn't bother to have a good input delay on. I would suggest, if you don't have a Switch 2 yet and you really do want to get one, wait until they come out with the second generation with a much better screen. You'll have a much wider selection of games to choose from. You'll be able to buy the games used on eBay for a much cheaper price, or new in box on eBay for a cheaper price too. And you'll have a longer lasting Switch, because you'll have bought the second generation, which has worked out a bunch of the bugs. And like I said, and on top of that, you'll have a better screen.
Humans? What are they doing here? Who cares? Wipe them out!
Looks like we have no choice.
Now, if you have more money than sense, then go ahead and buy a Switch now, and then buy a Switch 2, and then buy another Switch again later. Because some people do, you know. It doesn't, having more money than sense doesn't mean you're stupid. It might just mean that you're wealthy, right? There's a lot of people out there who have more money than sense because they're wealthy. So if you're in that boat, then sure, you know, do whatever you want with your money. Like rich people buy food with gold in it just because it has gold in it, you know. But if you want to be smart with your money, definitely, most definitely, wait until the Model 2 of the Switch 2 comes out.
Lightning cloak. Backslash.
I'm ready to unload on.
You can do it.
410.
Shadow strike.
It's attack at range now.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Almost down.
Upper hand.
But not out. Shadow
All right.
carnival.
I feel the energy.
Hit harder. It's free edge.
No rest. Face the next one.
There goes Nail now.
I'm going to.
Balance breaker.
I'm gonna wait and get Lynn up instead.
You guys take it.
Where is she though? Hello?
Shadow strike.
Why does it take so long for their little thing to show
Upper
up?
hand.
Another time.
Sliding.
All or nothing.
Side slash.
Minor.
nothing.
Scream out!
Hit harder!
Shadow touch. Touch me up.
Sorry,
Sliding
I gotta get this.
Fire carnival!
Side slash!
Oh no.
Damn, Neil, I just read you.
I'm ready
What the hell's
to
wrong with you,
unload on
girl?
Upper hand!
There goes Lynn again.
Sorry.
Damn it, Lynn.
Take it from me.
You can die another time.
At least I spotted her before she died, so I could see where to res her at.
Keep the rhythm going!
Minor damage. No threat.
Oh, looks like we'll have to bust our way out of this.
I toppled him. Close in. Iron Fist.
All or nothing.
Side slash!
Fire carnival.
Upper hand! I shall be first!
Heal me.
Sliding cylinder!
How the hell am I taking so much damage?
That put a dent in him.
Not sure what I do to keep getting aggro.
Side
Got
slash!
it. Let's pack some more.
You'd think Lynn would help hold aggro better.
Shadow strike! Slide!
Alright, almost able to res her again.
Bombardier.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the
Got
rhythm
it.
going.
Let's pack some more.
Nice. Move in and do
All
some
or
damage.
nothing.
Fire carnival.
No rest. Step in and face the next. Get up.
Stop sleeping.
No threat to the mission.
Trash truck.
Side slash!
On my mark. Fire.
Shadow strike!
Iron prison.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Upper hand!
Alright, good to go.
There's no substitute for re.
I'm sorry if we frightened you. My name is Elma. And you are? Are we correct in assuming that the Ganglion are after you? If so, we might be able to help.
World Cup.
We come from a planet called Earth, but now we're fighting the Ganglion here on Mira.
Really?
Pay them no heed, Rock.
But Celica, they just beat up those bad guys.
It matters not. I shall not be fooled again. Well, either way, it's not safe here.
Yeah, I could do a lot more than that boiling. I'll show you what their stuff looks like in a minute.
Don't flatter us with your hollow kindness.
Listen, I understand that it may be hard for you to trust a random pack of strangers. But we really do want to help if we can. I hope you can believe us.
Come on, Celica. They seem all right, don't they?
Perhaps, but
Tatsu, pleased to make acquaintance of new friend Celica.
and you are a Nopon?
Indeed. Friends saved Tatsu from nasty Ganglion.
Just like they saved us.
Yes, so if Tatsu is trusting friends, Celica can too. Nopon's honor.
Well, you might say that we're fugitives of a sort. Ones that are running low on hiding places.
Our city, New LA, is home to many races besides humans. Both of you would be welcome there. There's no pressure, of course. You can stay or leave as you see fit.
Thank you, that is most kind. My name is Celica.
And I'm Rock. Nice to meet you.
Escaped together.
I'm Lynn. Here, these are the coordinates for New LA. Can you get there okay? I believe the two of us can manage, yes. Then we'll see you back home. Take care, you two.
All right. We've been in here before, right? Yeah. Been in here before. In the industrial district, huh? So let me show you how Lynn is equipped.
Do I have to spell it out?
Well, first off, Lynn and Elma are the only ones that I've done this to. Let's see. As you can see, Lynn and Elma actually have different armor and weapons. I just hit the auto equip button. Everybody else just has what they came with. I've never upgraded anything. Every single person. But Lynn and Elma, at least I gave them new weapons and armor. But then there's their arts, which are all at level 1. Every single one. So that could help a little bit with her gaining aggro and keeping it, you know. The same with her skills. Got some empty slots. They're all at level 1. Meanwhile, I got 2,348 to spend. Nail doesn't even have 1 skill slot yet. Poor girl. And even though I did equip gear on them, I didn't add anything to it. If it has additional effects, those additional effects are there because it came with the armor when I hit auto equip. I mean, as you can see, her weapon here has 2 slots and only has 1 thing equipped in it. Because like I said, it's just whatever came with it. That'll change eventually. I'm thinking around level 50 I'll start buying stuff for people and changing the way they all work. I know Thea's a nighttime only one.
Oh.
See if she has new dialogue for this chapter.
Just need to dance.
Oh.
Have you heard?
Do I have to spell it out?
But yeah, I also have a lot of resources when I do finally start doing that kind of stuff. I have 20 million in funds and a bunch of tickets and Miriam that I never use. It's always maxed out now. Bazillion battle points. I'm essentially playing the game on hard, I guess. Since I'm not bothering to upgrade most of this stuff. But I'm not doing it intentionally. I just don't feel like I need to do it yet. And like I said, I'm probably just gonna wait around level 50 to do it.
Hello,
Damn, she's
everyone.
right out of a fantasy video game.
Over here!
How do you like the city so
All that
far?
lace and...
It's rather overwhelming, to be honest. But Rock seems quite content, so we'd like to stay if that's permissible. Of course. And whatever you need, just let us know, okay?
Anytime Celica have a problem, Team Tatsu have the solution.
You have our gratitude.
She looks like she belongs in a Final Fantasy game or something. Well, look at that. Map. Not map, my bad. I need to go to active members. Nope, no new slot opened up. I was wondering if a new slot was gonna open up here. Or two. Yeah, I'm sure stuff like that will start coming up sooner or later. I can't talk to him directly. Oh, there he is. I can. His name is just absurdly high above his head.
Hi.
So this is your city. Wow. It really is great. I've never seen so many people in one place before. I sure do wish Celcia. Celissa. There we go. Celissa and I could take a peek into all those shops. But the buildings are so small, I probably wouldn't fit.
Hi.
Should give her a camera and give you a screen to watch.
Thank you.
That way you can go in all the shops by proxy. I am so grateful for all that the Blade has done, including furnishing me with this splendid home. I am not worthy of such larges. What? Lodges? Lodges. Maybe a silent R. I am still searching for a purpose that I might serve in the city. Now hold on. Google it. Great googly moogly. Largesse. Some dumbass used a thesaurus for sure. All right, we're breaking out the dumb words. That's going in the dumb words. Largesse means the same thing. It's an obscure way of saying generosity. Or all the other words we have to express generosity. You can tell someone was like, oh, I don't want to say generosity. I want to say something else. So let me go generosity. Thesaurus. And just pick something that is the most obscure fucking thing I can think of. You know what? I have a feeling they picked largesse because it had an exclamation point on it, and it drew their eye. I don't think they, like I said, look, exclamation point over there. Look at this. All these words they could have used. Many of them much more common that 1 out of 1,000 people wouldn't understand. I mean that 99 out of 1,000 people, 999 people out of 1,000 wouldn't understand. Charity, kindness, generosity. Right. The big-heartedness. Even gratuity could have been used in a specific, if you change the sentence. Lavishness, kindness. We already did kindness up here, but the kindlessness. Beneficence. A little bit more obscure, but at least most people know that. You got to remember that most people have a reading comprehension around high school level. So breaking out obscure words just means that you're bad at communicating. Since the whole point in language is to communicate ideas, obscure words shouldn't be used unless you're speaking to someone who you know has a vocabulary of that sort. Now, it could be different with her, but we've had her talking so far, and this is the first time she's ever really used anything that's obscure. Now, she could be the type of person that always uses obscure words, and so they want her to be that, like, you know, they want her to be that type of person. But by the way, I've known some very intelligent people in my day. They're always the best communicators. Very, very intelligent people don't use obscure words that people don't understand. They use they communicate in a way to where everyone understands what they're saying. They break out the obscure words when they're talking about something that's more complicated with another person who understands this complicated topic as well. So, trying to make a character look smart by making them say obscure words doesn't work in my book, at least. Because like I said, all the smartest people I've ever known have been the best speakers I've ever known as well. Well, I shouldn't say always the best speakers, but like I said, the best at communicating their ideas. Alright, so, let me pull up the list of dumb words, and we're adding large S into it. Dumb words that we've seen in video games. Alright. If I don't know a word, then I immediately think I might need to put it on the list, by the way. Now, I haven't always put every word I don't know on the list, but if I don't know a word, it's a big candidate for going on the list. The reason being is that in my first grade of high school, this is before they skipped me back up to high school. So technically it would be my first grade of it would be the first grade of high school, because the very next year I started high school and they skipped me up to it. But they tested my reading comprehension. They tested a lot of stuff, and I already had an above a high school level reading comprehension. That's one of the reasons they skipped me up. So when I see a word I don't know, I tend to look it up. And when it's a good word, some of these words, like that word is pointless. Like, well, let me see. That's Google's version of it. I actually forgot. Hold on. Google's version of that word is 100% pointless. Let's look for the Webster's word. Well, then that actually doesn't fit. Generosity, like the large S in Webster, definition number 2 is just one word: generosity. Definition number 1, however, is liberal giving to or as if to an inferior. She is not Now that is a more unique word in its first definition, so I can understand some people using that when they're around people who also have an absurd vocabulary, because that would communicate that idea more simply. But the vast majority of people are not going to know that it's a liberal giving to or as if to an inferior. It's just simple generosity. Definition 2 is just simply generosity. So Gamer Boy. Generosity, literally one word. The definition, one word, generosity. The first one is that. And as far as the something so given, that once again is meaningless. Like that also something so given is meaningless. Like that's a meaningless way to use the word. Generosity is part of that, because generosity implies giving. Something has been given. So the first part of it, the liberal giving to or as if to an inferior, is the primary definition. So that is an obscure, it does have an obscure use that isn't as common. You can say the same thing in other ways, but it normally implies it's a negative thing. No, that's fine. Like I said, I didn't know the word. Like I said, dude, I've probably read a few thousand books. And like I said, right before I started high school, I had an above high school level reading comprehension level. And like I said, even I didn't know what it meant. Not to say that I should know every word or that every word I don't know is stupid, because there's been some words, it happens all the time. I pretty much learn a new word every couple of games, and every couple of books I learn a new word or two. But I think the reason the reason I learn a new word every couple of games is because these motherfuckers keep breaking out the thesaurus. Like, there's no damn way that the person who wrote that line just wrote it. They're like, let me look up a thing. Now, it could be a literal translation, by the way, which I doubt, because we switched it over to Japanese and translated a part of the game, and it was not doing a literal translation. But it could be a literal translation, which would be that in Japanese, that there's a phrase or a word that expresses that, and it's a more common part of their vocabulary. So but I pray that you will give me the opportunity to repay my debt to Blade.
Thank you.
Is this a new affinity mission? Was this here before? Huh. New in New LA. I feel like it is new. I feel like that's for them. Dude, there's all kinds of obscure words. The word that made me start the dumb words list though was jejune. Jejune. But there's all kinds of stuff. There's like less. There's words that are silly, but it's kind of implied what they are because of the way they sound, like a judge or a judged. But there's like other things like emesis or etissier or no, Sacacious isn't really, most people I feel like know Sacacious surely, but it's not really needed. I feel like Sacacious is the same as saying like lexicon, right? Most people say lexicon. No, I mean most people say vocabulary, but most people are aware that they could say lexicon or kismet or plum or there's a lot of weird words. I thought it was today. I decided not to do it. I'm just busy, Soren. Oh yeah, another word, vainglorious. That's a word that I feel like that's a pretty good dumb word. It adds so many syllables, it makes it so long, and even though most people will hear it and kind of just intuit what it means based on the context of how it's used, it's still unnecessary. Like, why would you say vainglorious? You thought Kismet was a brand? No. So we'll pull it up. Kismet. For me, I've always thought of Kismet as just one word basically, and it's destiny. But it's a little more complicated than that. A hypothetical force or personified power that determines the course of the future events, fate, destiny. An inevitable or often bad outcome, condition, or end that particular person or something will experience. Fate. Do you see why I say Kismet is a stupid, dumb word? Like, who the fuck knows what Kismet means? I know what Kismet means. But sometimes, who else knows what Kismet means? Like, you guys now know what it means, but tomorrow will you still remember what this fucking means? If I say Kismet I say, it is his Kismet. Tomorrow, will you guys be like, oh yeah, he's talking about destiny? Yeah, it's something like that. And I don't even know if I'm using the word correctly. It's like not a part of my vocabulary. I know it exists, I know what it means, but there's never other than me mentioning that the word exists, there is no reason ever in my entire life to ever use that word other than just saying it exists. But some motherfucker is gonna break out a thesaurus while writing a video game or a book or story or something and be like, I want to sound fancier than Destiny. What am I gonna say? Ooh, that's weird sounding. I'll say that instead.
Hey, did you hear?
Like, I feel like here's what you do, right? Here's the way you use Kismet. You make it a character's name. There you go. And those who have a good vocabulary will be like, huh, I wonder if they're hinting at something.
Hey, did you hear?
$36, huh? Another 36. Ooh. 30 and 33. That's the one we're doing, I think. All right, Doug. Oh, restricted character Doug. All right. Well, we're just going in the same way we are right now then. Speaking of words and vocabulary and all that, before we do the next story mission, I have been doing a bad job on my Japanese. I still have not finished my Japanese. I've done a little Japanese every day, but it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days since I finished my Japanese. I've done a little Japanese every day, but for 9 days in a row, I have not finished my Japanese course a single time. So let's do a little Japanese. I do need to yeah, all right, let me plug this back in, that way it's easier to share. Once I do a little Japanese, then we'll continue the game. All right. So, this is part of the ones that have been missing here. So I know this is right. I just don't remember how to say it. All right. Yasashi, gentle, kind. Put on hang. Katie. No, wait. Kakeru, man. Yeah. So, I think necessary, needed. Nope, normal, regular, average. All right, this is Chol, or is it Chu? I think it's Chu today. Nope, it was Chol today. Oto, sound. Eat sweet tea. Concerning regarding. Hidai, dislike. Every month I think. Maitsuki. I think it's Maitsuki. Pomade. Stop at someplace. No, stop doing it. Yeah, stop at someplace. Oh. In another. Suyoi. Wonderful, great, a lot. Ah, Sanoi. Sanoi. Ukeru. Accept, receive. Ikai. Understanding, comprehension. I remember. Aruku walk. Aruku walk on foot. Honkai is this time. I think it's Honkai. No, yesterday. Owadu, I think. Finish end. This morning. How do I say this morning again? Oh. Can't remember how to say this morning. I'll leave it on this for now. Stop here. Oops, I'm expanding and shrinking rather. Stop here for a second and maybe I'll remember. Get back to the game. All right, back to the game. Damn, I cannot remember. It's at the tip of my tongue. Kesa. That it, Kesa? It's Congo. What's this morning then? Yurusu. Forgive, permit.
許す。私は彼を許しました。
Dareka. I don't remember what Dareka means though. Someone? I think it means someone. Dareka.
誰かに聞いてみてください。
Gambairu. No. Anjiru? I don't remember. Yeah, I know this because this is pronounced the way it's spelled. I mean, with these, when they had these extra weird characters, I don't always know what they mean. Because they represent something else, whereas this means what it means. So I know for sure it ends in do. This is talking about teaching or studying. This is talking about studying. So that means to study. Binkyo. Yeah.
頑張る。
Anbaru. Persevere, do one's best. Studies. That part of it right there. Soko. Over there, I think. Oh, this is one of the ones. There's a lot of these, by the way, that I haven't figured out yet, because I have to do it by like reading this stuff here. And the problem is that there's Oka, which I believe means other someplace else. But then there's ta. Wait, I think no, oka, which means another someplace else, and ta, which means other. But it's the exact same symbol. I think this is the other someplace else, so I'm gonna say oka. Genki, energetic, healthy.
Genki. スミスさんのおばあさんは
Oh. Beginning. First beginning. 最初。
最初、5ページの最初を見てください。
Nata. You think someone you're not familiar with, though.
あなたはトムさんですか?
You reason cause.
理由、遅れた理由を教えてください。
This is who, I believe. Ore, are, toka, oka, no. I don't remember how to say it.
誰?
Dare.
会ってみたいですか?
Oshiedu. Wait. Or is it Kangaedu? Yoku. Yoku mean again? I don't remember. Please listen. Here? I can't remember. Do well. So I think maybe it is Oshiedu, teach, tell. I mean, or is it Kangaidu, think, consider, or trust, believe? I think it's Oshiedu, teach, tell. It was think, consider. Please think carefully. Yeah, see, do well. Ma. I don't remember what ma means. I should remember what ma means. Let's play the game. Ma. Ma. Welcome back, Soren. Ma means something. I think it means well. And I don't mean like well, like you're doing something well. I think more like well, like when someone goes, hey, are you gonna do this? And you're like, well, like that kind of well. Yep. All the way to 3.5, almost 4 months before it's going to show it to me again. All right, there. It's been 10 minutes. It's showing this one again. Nagi? No. Negi? Negi? Maybe Negi. Right. Nigi. Ah, so close. All right, and with that, we're done for the day. I'll try to remember to do the rest on my own. But that was 10 minutes worth of studying since it's repeating the first one I failed. Nigi. Imagine if one of those words you get in Japanese is soul. Why would that be significant in some way? I'm sure I will get a word like that. I haven't gotten to soul yet, though. I've gotten the closest thing I've gotten to is faith, which is don't remember how to say it. Heart and mind, which is kokoro. That's the closest thing I would say that I've learned to soul's heart mind, because you could use that sort of the way you would use soul.
Yes.
Kokoro. Which actor passed away? I must have missed that message, Soren. All right, let's start this quest. Soldier of the Harriers. Oh yeah, you did talk about that because you were saying you were glad that you played Mortal Kombat 11. Jang-san, your soul is mine. Who knows, in Japanese that might have been what he said, but probably not. He probably used whatever their direct word is for soul. Seeing as that's what he does, he takes your like spirit away.
Yo, Elma. Good timing. I just got a juicy tip. Care to get in on it?
That's all right.
What? Seriously? Don't you even want to hear what it is first?
Something tells me if it was that juicy, you wouldn't be approaching me about it like this.
Oh, come on. You make me sound like a con man. You could at least feign interest, you know? Common courtesy and all that?
Ah, common courtesy. You mean back on Earth?
Yeah, I know we're on Mira now and all, but still.
All right, Doug, all right. Let's hear it.
That's more like it. Meet me in back of the diner in the industrial district, okay? Fewer ears there, you know?
Yeah, the word he probably used was this word here, which could mean soul, spirit, ghost, anima, shadow, apparition. And then there's another word that just literally means soul by itself. But I feel like he is taking all of those things from your character, so it's probably that first one, which it's pronounced like this.
Tama.
But there are other ways to say it.
Bacon.
Or essence, spirit, core, soul. This could be the way they say it.
神髄.
There's a lot of different ways to say that. They got a lot of words that sort of mean the same thing. But the ones I played are probably the most likely of the ends of the things that he said. If he said that at all. He could, like the Japanese could be literally, he could just like, gotcha. Like he could just be that. You never know. Sometimes the localizers take great liberty with their lines, and some of those lines become famous. Like the localizers, like some of the stuff in Metal Gear Solid, the first, the one on PlayStation 1, the first heavy cutscene Metal Gear game. The localizer for that took a lot of liberties, and some of the more famous lines are actually completely original. They were made up by the localizer. I still personally prefer them to be as authentic, like
Careful.
like to represent the original work as accurately as possible. At the very least, express the same ideas. But I know for sure he did not do that, because Kojima later on learned enough English to review some of the translations, and he was so unhappy with it that he fired that localizer and stopped using them for his games. And I think he bitched him out too. He did it wasn't, yeah. I think he pseudo blacklisted him too, trying to make it harder for him to get work. I think Kojima was really pissed off. I can't remember all the things. I just remember hearing that Kojima was really pissed off.
Guess what?
Sorry for all the cloak and dagger business. I'd tell you over a drink and some.
I think the things that made him the maddest though weren't the like the catchy lines though, the famous lines. I think it was like some of the stuff specifically with Psycho Mantis. Like he didn't like the way, he didn't like what Kojima was saying with Psycho Mantis, and he was like, that shit don't make sense, I'm just gonna make up my own fucking thing. And I think that pissed Kojima off, because Kojima, even though he was, Psycho Mantis was talking in a weird way, he was actually saying things that were important to Kojima, and like he wanted Psycho Mantis to hint at things that the player might figure out one day. I think that was the main thing. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was the main thing that really pissed Kojima off.
But you never know who's listening.
It's fine.
Here, look at this. See this location? Apparently, it's become home to a pack of very dangerous indigens.
That's not good. That's a Frontier Nav probe site. If they damage the probe, it'll make it harder to collect moraine.
Plus, I think part of it was that Kojima also was most likely, this is purely me speculating here at this point, but I have a feeling the reason he was probably a little bit more sensitive than that, than some others might be. I know it pissed me off too, by the way. But I feel like he might have been more sensitive to that than normal, because it would have been because of his Metal Gear games had already been butchered previously. Like the port of his Metal Gear game to the to the normal Nintendo was complete garbage.
Bingo. And check out how much old Handlebar stash
He had
is
nothing to
offering
do with
make
it,
sure
and
that doesn't
he
happen.
did not like it at all.
What the what? I've never seen such
The
a
best
high
way to play the
reward
original
before.
Metal Gear was
He's
MSX.
obviously thinking this mission will require 10 teams or more.
Ah, so that's why. Bummer. It's a way smaller number when you split it 10 ways.
But it seems the job isn't public yet. A particularly ambitious team could swoop in and take the whole thing for themselves. Assuming they lived, that is. How did you get this info anyway?
Sorry, I can't tell you that. Suffice to say, someone at HQ is not very good at poker.
Some secret. You just basically told us.
Okay, well, whatever. It's still a juicy tip, ain't it? But even I'm not crazy enough to try it alone, which is why I immediately thought of you guys.
Yeah, I think I saw the trailer for that movie, Soren. Like, the rabbit was like a cop or something, right?
So, what do you think?
Any thoughts?
Negotiate.
Actually, if you consider the firepower we bring, that sounds about fair.
Now hold on a minute. Don't forget who found the job.
No, I haven't. You're we. I planned on playing the Silent Hill games in order. And I just played Silent Hill 1 for the first time ever a few months back. So it'll be a very long time before I get to Silent Hill F. I haven't even played Silent Hill 2 yet.
In the first place. Look, how about I don't charge for the tip and we split it 50-50, okay? Right. Now that that's settled, let's head out before my team gets suspicious. This one's just me and you guys.
Yeah, I modded Silent Hill 1 and played it on my PC. It was decent, especially for, you know, to be in a game that was that old. I enjoyed it. But I'm not so eager to play the whole series that I'm going to rush into the second one right away. The next game I start is probably going to be Final Fantasy Tactics, the re-release that they recently done where they added voice acting and stuff. It'll be nice to play Final Fantasy Tactics again. It's been so long. And I also still have to finish Bloodborne too. I'm in the middle, not Blood Omen. I'm in the middle of Blood Omen, the original Blood Omen game.
Just looking for a worthy opponent. I was just looking for a worthy opponent.
You can jump anytime, thank you. Man, as far as like remakes to horror games, of all the horror games that they've been remaking recently, none of them deserve it. Wait, this guy wasn't here before. Maybe he's only here at night.
Strike first and strike hard.
None of them deserve it more, in my opinion,
Gravity slap.
than
Boost attack.
crap. Hold on. And two.
Boost attack.
There we go.
Starfall flame. Gravity slash.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
None of them deserve it more than
Let's pack some more.
Eternal Darkness.
Starfall rondo.
You're mine.
Boost attack.
Now, melee attacks.
And the reason I say none of them deserve it more than Eternal Darkness is because none of them would benefit from it more than Eternal Darkness.
Hypernova.
Side slash.
I think of all the freaking horror remakes that they've been doing recently, I feel like Eternal Darkness would benefit from it the most.
Starfall flame.
Fire carnival. Primer. Scream edge.
Take a moment to recover. Starfall rondo.
Shadow strike.
And
Boost attack.
Side slash.
because of streaming culture, I feel like it would pop off too.
Starfall flame.
I feel like it would be a pretty successful game. Because everyone would want to see everyone else's reactions.
Nice work, y'all.
To all the weird shit that would happen. An Eternal Darkness remake, Gamer Boy. They'd have to make a few different versions of the game. I'd want a Windows version of the game. Now, the reason I say Windows and not Steam specifically is because Windows has certain UI. And the UI of the system you're using is important when it comes to that game. So, a Windows version of it. But mainly all you have to do is change the UI. There'd be a few different screens where you got to do a little bit more than change the UI. But I'd like a Windows version of it. Also, the Windows version of it should be a Steam version too. You could have it so that it does stuff with Steam. Then a Nintendo Switch version of it. And the Nintendo Switch 2 version of it. Even though it's a Nintendo first-party game, it should still be on every platform. A PlayStation version of it and a Xbox version of it. Everybody should get a chance to play it. And the reason why I say they all deserve their own version and not just it should be multi-platform is because they would actually have to slightly change some of the game and for each platform that it was on. At the very least, just put it on the Switch 2 and on Steam, and that would give you access to a lot of people. So a lot of people could experience it. But Nintendo isn't gonna ever re-release that game. Never in 1,000 years. And I have no clue why. They could make a sequel to it. They could make a new version of it with better UI and you know, better graphics. That shit would sell for sure. Not like it's competing with any damn thing else on their console. Completely original IP. I have no idea why it's completely ignored by them. I feel like the only reason they made it back then was because everyone was saying that Nintendo's a kiddie console. And they're like, we're gonna prove to people that it's not a kiddie console. Alright. We're gonna make a horror game. Though I feel like one thing they should change too is that they give they should have a recommended first playthrough option. Because like with my mom, I remember I told her about the game and gave her the GameCube and the game. And I was like, all right, Mom, choose this one. I don't remember what color magic did what anymore, but I believe it was the red magic. I said, choose the red magic because it'll allow you to heal yourself. It'll be easier to keep yourself alive. So choose the red magic, trust me. And so when she got to that point in the game, she chose the red magic. And I was like, got her. Because the last thing you want to do in your first playthrough, and I feel like if you're only going to play the game once, you should definitely choose anything other than the sanity magic. Because if you choose the sanity magic, then you'll almost never lose your sanity. And I think green was the sanity magic. I could be wrong though. Could have been yellow, maybe. I don't remember the third color. Or blue. I don't remember the third color. I don't know, Soren. I can look it up. Let's see. Eternal Darkness. Magic colors. Yeah. So green was for sanity. Purple was for potent poisonous effects. Blue was for mental magical force. And red was for physical power, which I think it had healing. Like there was healing effects inside of it, and it also made you stronger or something. And I told her to go with red because it'll help keep her alive. But it was a trap. I trapped her. Because I made sure, because I think that red had like the least stuff for keeping you sane. I feel like the other ones would help you keep sane a little bit more, especially green magic would help keep you sane. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Game is fun when you start losing insanity. Start losing your sanity. Yeah, I feel like there was a pedestal. At some point you get to a pedestal where you have to pick. But once you but yeah, once your sanity starts dropping in that game, shit gets weird. It gets real weird. Yeah, I typed in magic color and then hit images. Nothing came up. Let me see choice. But yeah, I did get confirmation from text choice. I said magic choice. Yeah. Didn't show up either. I feel like there was a point in the game where there's like pedestals that are glowing a certain color or something like that. And then you pick one, and then you can still do magic outside of that. It's not like that's your only magic you have. It's just your specialization, if I remember correctly. And it's of all the choices, I think it's the choice that makes it most difficult to have access to things that increase your sanity, which means you'll be more likely to go crazy, which makes the game interesting. So that's always my my recommendation for someone who's going to play the game their first time and maybe their only time, especially if it's their only time, is definitely go with red. It'll help keep you alive, and a lot of the more interesting things that happen when your sanity goes low, you'll get to experience. Yeah, but the thing is, Soren, in Eternal Darkness, magic is spelled with a K. M-A-G-I-C-K. That extra letter, man, it makes it completely different.
That reward's starting to sound less crazy now that I see all of them.
Well, may as well get started.
I'm more concerned about the level 35 monsters that just hang around the same area. Hey, what the hell is that about? Alright, so they're nighttime only. That's helpful. Let's hope the fight doesn't go all the way to the night.
You can do this the hard way. Follow me.
Now, melee attacks.
All or nothing.
Shadow Fire.
Lay up and scream.
Man, I don't like how much damage I'm taking, you bastards.
Alright, I feel the energy.
I owe you one.
Hey, send some heals this way.
Early bird.
Alright, hold on. Let's get in my mech. Reduce my damage for a little bit.
Got it. Let's pack some more.
Bam.
Opportunity knock.
I'll take that down.
Melee attack.
Equilibrium.
Stream edge.
Everybody look at me.
Stuck on. Attack range and let's
I'm the daddy now.
Boost attack.
Shadow
I'm in
strike.
trouble. Heal me.
Blow
Whip barrage.
Slide.
Damn it, Doug.
Move in and do some damage.
Sorry.
Side slash. Side slash.
Give him the hands on it.
Not out. Fire carnival.
Shadow runner.
Sorry. You guys
And Lynn went down.
Upper hand.
Alright, I feel the energy. I'll take
You guys
Slide.
stink.
Slinger. Now,
I'll take care of this.
Boost attack. Opportunity knock.
Side slash.
Gunfire. Hyper Nova. No resting.
Now,
Step in
my
and
turn.
face the next one. Build off.
Upper hand.
Boost attack.
Sliding. Slinger.
No resting. Step in and face the next one. Gravity slash.
Side slash.
Now, follow
Now
with a
it's
real
my
bone
turn.
crush. There's no substitute for me.
That takes care of this area, but I'm reading more up ahead.
We'll head there next.
There we go.
Sure. You can do this the hard way.
You know what? I'm sick of your shit.
Hyper Nova, it's on. Goes the distance. Gravity slash.
Fire carnival!
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now it's my turn.
Lay up and scream.
Upper hand.
Wild
Sliding. Slinger.
Build off.
Stream edge.
Starfall blade.
Focus your
Feel the
mind.
burn.
Put up an aura. Blow whip.
Beam barrage.
Side slash.
Starfall Rondo!
Boost
Off balance.
Send some heals this way.
Early bird.
Gravity slap.
Glide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Astral curve.
All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
Can't seem to get fired up.
Gravity slap.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Starfall Blade.
Sliding slinger.
Boost
Side
attack.
slash.
Biopic spring.
Off
Goes your
balance.
horn.
Use an aura.
Upper
Need to
hand.
stay.
Nothing can scare us now. Focus your mind and put up an aura.
I'll use this to stick it out.
Gun form.
Whoa!
Shadow strike.
Gravity slap. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Appreciated. Upper hand.
Whip.
Sliding. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Fire! Whoa!
Build off.
Side slash.
Focus your mind.
Okay.
Put up an aura.
This should tide me over.
Boost attack.
Side slash.
Hit harder!
Shadow
Gravity
strike.
slap.
I'm off balance.
Now, follow with a real bone crusher.
Watch me lay into him!
Primer.
Hyper Nova.
I'm off balance.
Boost attack.
Sliding slinger.
Gravity slap.
You guys, take it from...
Damn it, Lynn.
I feel the energy.
Shadow strike.
Boost attack.
Upper hand.
Low whip.
Sliding slinger.
Build off.
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
Gun form. Gravity slap. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Primer. This is wearing me down.
Boost
I'm
attack.
not gonna make it.
Damn, this tail is pretty weak.
I have to stay in this. Help me.
All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
Gravity
Side
slap.
slash.
Yes. Now tackle it up close. Boost attack.
Now it's my turn.
Opportunity knocks. Topple them with gunfire. Low whip.
Sliding slinger. I'm in trouble. Heal me.
Hyper Nova.
This is wearing me down.
Bro, how are you still not dead?
I have to stay in this. Help me.
All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
Yes, so another Atlantis.
We got him. Let's move.
Damn. Broke every damn thing on his whole body 10 times. There's also that cave up there. But we've already been in that cave and shenanigans were afoot. I don't think you're supposed to get in there until you can fly. Yeah, certain monsters have an absurd amount of health, no matter what level they are, unfortunately.
I'd say we found the pack leader.
Take him down and the rest should scatter. Let's do it.
Sure, we can do this the hard way.
Strike first and strike hard.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Yes. Now tackle it up
Astral
close.
Purge!
Flame close!
Thanks.
Appreciate
Got it. Attack at range and let's clean up.
I'm punching a hole.
Sliding slinger. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing. Opportunity knocks. top of them. Gunfight.
Make me do all the work.
I'm ready to unload on them.
I have enough to res someone now.
Starfall blade!
Side Flash! Side Flash! Shadow Strike!
Balance breaker!
Flying Scanner! Weaken him and lay in!
I don't have any weaken abilities.
Trash tuck!
Astral
Use an
Pearl!
aura! Get control of the battle!
Stick it out! Fire Carnival!
Alright, I feel the energy.
Appreciate it.
Yes! Hit him again
Start
for me!
I owe you one.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch. My up and scream!
Side
There's no
Flash!
substitute for reap. Got it.
That should disrupt the pack hierarchy. The stragglers should be easy to mop up.
Something wrong?
Is this one of the ones where people die? I'm looking it up. Xenoblade X. Persist or relent? Someone says don't start. One of the results is don't start repair job. I wonder if I've already done that. All right, so Soldiers of the Harrier. I don't think this is correct. This thing ever gonna open up? To me, show no mercy. The monsters. I don't give a shit. We're not killing them for food. We're not killing them for anything other than to cull them because they're monsters that kill our people. So as few of them as possible is as good as possible. If we were hunting them for other reasons, then you would leave the little ones, but if you're culling them because they're dangerous, then you kill them all. This doesn't say anything. All right, we'll check one more place. Let's see. Maybe this one. I don't think it matters. I don't think anything happens. I don't think anyone dies, no matter what I choose. Otherwise, I feel like one of these sites would have said something. Yeah, I don't think it affects anything. Kill them all.
But they're just babies.
What? He didn't listen to you, Lynn. Lynn's like, fucking. Bro. Look at Lynn. Look at Lynn. She's like, but they're just babies. She's like, how could you? Like, all right. And she's like, yay, he didn't do it. And then, bang, 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 bang. And she's like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no, bro. I picked the right answer.
Doug?
I think we're done here. I'll go on ahead. See you back in town, yeah?
Oh, but they're wee little babies. They're baby monsters. Like, what are you talking about? Like those things, those specific ones, those specific monsters are have been shown to be super omega hyper aggressive. We've had multiple quests with them where avoiding or killing them is a big deal because they're that because they're just super omega aggressive. And the goal, like if we could do it, I guarantee there'd be a quest called kill them all, as in like every single one on the entire planet.
This can't be good.
Like that, those things are an indigen that they're not that NLA do not want to deal with, that have already killed Blade members. There we go. It's not like you're killing like baby alligators or some shit, or you're killing a creature that they literally do not want to exist anymore. Yes, that means killing the babies, the wee little babies. Like I said, if it was something like they were hunting for food or just trying to drive them off temporarily, like all kinds of different situations. But no, when they're like, no, we got to get rid of these guys in this area, not just drive them off temporarily, just get rid of these guys in this area. Yeah, you kill them. You kill all of them. No question. That's what you do. You do the same thing with invasive species as well. Like that would be another situation where you do that kind of thing. If a species is invasive to your area, such as humans are invasive to this planet, but who cares because humans are the most important species. Like it's not like they can go back home to Earth. But if an invasive species shows up, that's another thing too. It's like, it's just, oh, but they're babies. We have to wait till the invasive species babies grow up to be adults. No, you kill them all. Lynn needs to learn the lessons because she's doing it wrong. Doug did the right thing.
So guess what? They just posted that job. You should have seen Vandam's face when I told him it was already done. Ha!
All according to plan, huh?
I told him half the reward goes to you. And they all lived happily.
Carnivorous monsters are not, well, monsters. You said monsters, so yeah. But if you had said carnivores are usually aggressive, I would say there's an absurd amount of exceptions to that rule.
Ever after. What? You still upset about those little whelps?
No, it's...
Almost all carnivores are only aggressive when they're hungry and or feel threatened. And those tend to be the... That tends to be it. If they're not hungry or they don't feel threatened, you could stand within a few feet of most carnivores on this entire planet and they won't hurt you. That doesn't mean you should do it, because you don't know at what point in time they might decide to be hungry or threatening. And the other thing is that a lot of carnivores on our planet are exceptionally strong, which means even if they aren't hungry or threatened and they just decide to play around with you a bit and see what you're all about, you could still end up being maimed easily.
I get it. We need that spot safe for developmental reasons.
But
after when it was over...
But in this game, they are monsters most of the time.
You had this look on your face. I could tell something was bothering
What's bothering him is that you're pussy. And you made him feel bad because he did what he had to do, and you were trying to talk me down from doing it.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
So you're making good on his debts?
Yep. Let's just say my old man knew how to live it up. He racked up a fortune in IOUs before he suddenly kicked the bucket. I was hardly old enough to work when it happened. Barely scraped by.
But surely you're under no obligation to pay his debts.
Not legally, no. But all those people were left hanging, so...
So you took on dangerous jobs?
High risk, high pay? I was your man. If you actually believe that, then you're as crazy as I am.
But wait. Now all those people are...
Yep, gone. Along with the rest of Earth.
Then why are you still doing it?
Well, truth is, I'm saving up money to build them a giant gravesite. A memorial, I guess. A bit morbid, I know.
Oh yeah, definitely boiling. But yeah, there's videos of people out there doing that kind of thing. Just hanging out around like lions and tigers and bears, oh my. But those people do sometimes end up dying. Part of it is to make it seem like you're also a predator. Because if you act like prey, even if they're not hungry, they might check you out in a way that's not pleasant for you.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Anyway, that was a good day's
work. Like I said, the best thing to do is just not be near them at all.
Hey!
What is it, Lindley?
He didn't pay the bill for his coffee.
Get wrecked, Lynn.
Generous to a fault. Emphasis on the fault.
Photon saber art.
Strength comes from experience.
Let me tell you.
That's true.
I think it's funny. I feel like I remember hearing that. Well, it's not funny.
Great.
But I feel like I remember hearing or seeing a video, or maybe it was a combination of the two.
Did you hear?
Where I saw some of the things the person did, but then there was like a story about something that had happened but wasn't recorded. I don't really remember the combination of things that happened, what it was. But I do remember the story was basically...
Oh, and get this.
Someone trashed her yard. I do remember that there was basically it was a guy who was doing just that, kind of hanging around lions and tigers and, well,
What do you think?
yeah, lions, really. A pride of lions. And something got their hackles up or something. Something got them like riled up, and they were like, oh shit, yeah, we about to go get some food. And they ignored him because they didn't consider him food. So they started to take off to go get some food, but then he reacted like prey. And then all of a sudden they were like, wait a second. Wait a second. And so their attention turned towards him once he started acting like prey. And he didn't get hurt though, I feel like. I remember the story being that he got in a nearby car or something like that. Nearby vehicle, I should say. I don't think it was a car. I don't remember what kind of vehicle it was. But it was interesting that they were ignoring him at first, even though they were going for some food. I think it said something like there was some sounds or something, like a hurt animal, or maybe it was smell. I don't really remember the specifics of it, but something had set them off to where they wanted to go check something out that they thought was food. And so they started to sprint off in that direction. But then he was like 90 degrees adjacent, you know, to where they were running, to the side, off to the side. But then he started acting like prey, and they were like, wait a second, and immediately turned towards him. It was something like that, I feel like. I could be wrong. Like I said, it's not a good memory. I'm forgetting many of the specifics. So. Like I said, I do feel like he also didn't get hurt. I feel like he was like within a few feet of a vehicle or something like that. Close enough to where I guess he felt like he could sprint towards the vehicle and get in the vehicle before he got captured by those guys. And then when he started doing that, they went for him. But I think the thing that he was doing was that before then he kept getting close to them. Like he would sit in the general area of them.
Damn it.
And not like right next to them or anything, but in the general area, you know.
Oh, hey!
Like clearly within sight of them. You know, like say this is a lion right here. He'd be like sitting like right here type of thing. You know, clearly within sight, just sitting down, just minding his own business. And they're just like a wild pride of lions.
Listen.
Yeah, the interesting part though isn't that he got away. I feel like the interesting part is that he was being ignored at first, even though they were clearly either hungry enough or curious enough that something prey related set them off, so that they started to immediately head towards potential food. And then once he demonstrated visually that he was also food, them ignoring him the whole time immediately changed into, oh, we can eat him instead.
Listen.
A lot of predators don't know that humans are food because humans are so big. And they're weird. And they typically, most predators don't kill humans because we kill them if we find out they did. Like if a bear kills a human or something, we normally hunt it down and kill it. That's worldwide too. We're a very vengeful species. So there's not a lot of man killers that survive that long. So it's just not natural, I feel like, for most of those animals to hunt humans. I feel like the exception is aquatic predators. But even with a lot of aquatic predators, they're not really sure. Like sharks, they're not really sure if they like humans or not. So they like take a little nibble, think about it for a while as you're bleeding to death. I think gators and crocodiles will still death roll your ass if they get a chance, but not 100% of the time. It's not like they're always going to go for you. But I'm pretty sure if they are hungry, they will go for you. Where a lot of other predators, if they are hungry, they might just ignore you if you're a human, depending on how you act. But the safe thing to do is always just not be near the predator. It doesn't matter whether or not they might ignore you or might. There's a lot of mights, right? You don't want to take
Unbelievable.
might. Playing the might game with a predator is like playing Russian roulette. You're gonna eventually lose.
By the way,
oh yeah. The thing is that I don't, the thing about those, the crocodiles and stuff is boiling is that I don't, because of the, I don't think that they really are as picky as other animals. I think I don't think they care as much about their safety or something. They seem to be a little bit more, like a lot of other predators care about their safety, so they'll go after really big prey, but it's really big prey that they know they can take down, you know, that they have experience with, or if they're desperate and hungry enough, then the type of prey they're going to go for expands even into foreign prey. And that's for most species of things.
I shall impart my knowledge. Oh.
All right, next quest. Maybe I should do one of these green quests. I don't feel like reading right now, though. Maybe this quest, 36. Sure. We'll do hers next. Oh wait, never mind. Completed chapter 9, obtain the Scale Flight module. So we know we can't do that until we finish chapter 9 and gotten the flight module. Oh well, where was that other 36? It was over here. Complete chapter 9. Gosh darn it. How dare you? I might have to do a green quest. This one has a higher recommended level, but it's only completed chapter 8. And complete a Great Divide. I have no idea what the hell that is. This is recommended level 40, but it's chapter 7. Why do they do this? Hey, Patrick. Alright, I guess we'll do a read quest. Let's go see what one of these is about, huh? We're gonna go to this guy over here.
Get a load of this.
Chapter 8 was the last chapter I finished. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. Those are my lowest hearts. Those are the 3 I'm working with. Or hello. You're the human who helped Dr. Stop Frazee, aren't you? Good timing. I need your help. You see, the doctor still hasn't come back from his undercover investigation, and now I don't know what to do. Ask Jalimbo what the undercover investigation is about. Shrug. Alright, ask what it's about. That rotten Frazee took what was left of her cult and disappeared into the cauldrons. The doctor was sure she'd try some new scam, so he pretended to be a believer and snuck into her hideout. But I haven't heard from him at all. I'm worried that he's gotten caught, you know. Well, speak of the devil, deviled eggs pizza. What? Deviled egg pizza? That's weird. It's the doctor, isn't it? Well, you wait just a second, please. Hello. Yes, this is Jambalaya. Where are you? I'm in the Bandits' Refuge in the Caldos. You must get in touch with Zarek. Tell him I need help. And he has to hurry. Oh, Frazee's coming back, it seems. Please, Jambalaya. I don't have long before I lost connection. This is very bad news. Although at least you were around when it happened, no? Don't you mean yes? Please, you have to go rescue the doctor, okay? And then maybe stop Frazee from whatever she's trying to do. Go to the Cauldros Bandits' Refuge. I'll think about it. Ooh, 0-0, huh? He's impulsive and headstrong, but has a true heart. So hurry up. Ay, 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 ay. Go save the doctor. I'll get whatever those things are. I'm gonna turn on the traveling thingy. It'll tell me what's going on. Right through the sun praising lava guy. Don't mess with me, sun praiser. You praise the sun, you leave me the hell alone.
Ready to get your butt handed to you? Just me? They picked the wrong guy to kill last.
Sorry.
Son of...
He's still over there praising. Always be praising.
Just me? They picked the wrong guy to kill last.
Sorry. Right.
Wait, I leveled up.
We got company.
What's going on? Why am I still in combat? About fucking time. I was in combat for like 100 football fields. Like, get the fuck out of here. This game does not do aggro correctly.
Ah, crap. Trouble.
All right. Fine with that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I was wondering why I wanted to come back this way.
Good. More practice.
Huh?
Change things up. Use a buff.
Why is he in the base for humans? Like, fuck off.
Repair.
Like, make him go somewhere else. He shouldn't be in the base for humans.
Myopic screen.
Yeah, these guys are like directly in the base for humans.
Sky high.
What the fuck is going on?
Right. This'll work best. Beam barrage. Gravity slap.
Slash.
Opportunity knock.
Lightning
Tough
blink.
gunfight.
Low whip. Slash.
To break your face.
Low whip.
Oh, yeah!
Repair.
Finish him off!
Gravity slash.
I'm off balance.
Hypernova.
Furious flash.
Slash.
Flash.
Myopic screen! Ah! I need healing!
Next time.
Now.
Sky high.
Let out their beauty sleep.
Essence hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt!
Now. Follow with a real bone crunch.
Oh yeah! Been saving this one! Equilibrium!
Low whip.
Ether blast! Oh yeah!
Primer.
Finish him off at range! Starfall
Free
blade!
edge.
Nailed them. Now crystal.
Hypernova.
Attack with range! Low whip! Shadow punch!
I break your face.
Let's give him the hands-on approach. Back slap! Oh, I did it! Triple him and pile on the head. Starfall blade! Smash him with a melee attack! All or nothing! Sliding slick hair!
Furious blast! Yes! Weaken!
Primal! Slash! Starfall blade!
Nailed it! Now crystal!
Scott!
Can I go home now?
I do say, can I go
Biotic
home?
scream!
Use an aura. Hold out just a little
Beam
longer.
barrage!
This isn't good.
Starfall blade! Trap! Yes! Now tackle it up close! Eagle Eye! Saving this one! Arcane Horn! Essence Expel! Yeah! Time to bring the hurt!
Listen.
Some help you are. Dude was literally inside the damn blade base thingy. You motherfuckers didn't do shit.
You here?
Uh-huh. There we go. We got some report about some alien scale thingy. Alright. So I'm glad I came back here just in case.
Ah, crap. Trouble.
What the hell's that thing? Those two floating things are suspicious. Suspicious as hell. And I'm still only rank 2. I'm too fat. I gotta lose weight. What the hell's wrong with your head down there, my man? Are you eating lava? Uh-oh, I think he's already gone. You fool! Maybe he's playing dead. Mourn. Offer a prayer for the late doctor. Now we gotta double check, man. Signs of life. I've been waiting for you, you know. While I was playing dead, the actual bodies kept piling up around me, you see. I'd about given up. Still, I think I knew you'd come, right? I have to thank Jambalaya as well, once we got out of there. Crazy's further on the inside, okay? Please stop her. This no longer has anything to do crazy. I don't remember Frazee. Oh wait, I remember Frazee now. Frazee's the psycho, right? Is Frazee the cultist? Yeah, bringer of miracles. That's who she is. She's the cultist. She's the crazy one who started like a cult because they landed safely on the planet. This is just slaughter. Oh, hey Patrick, congratulations on getting married, man.
See, Fry? I'm getting stronger.
I forgot to respond. I feel like you gave me a message and I hadn't responded to it yet, right? Ghost Shaper, right? Yeah, I hope you have a great wedding and a great life with your wife. Frazee has been executing Manon as part of some ritual, hasn't she? But she's no zealot anymore. She's just a murderer. You have to stop her, okay? Alright, Frazee. We need you to stop doing the cult stuff. I feel like I should find something else under here. That's cool. I like the snow too. Always enjoyed it. Makes everything quiet and white. You dare interfere with glorious works of bringing of the bringer of miracles again. Also, it's just sounds fun to step on. Fun to play into. Speak, Avatar of God, grant me your words, grant me another of your miracles. So be it. my character's so shocked his mustache is running away again. I understand you are a demon come to blaspheme against the one true false god, you mean? Stammer. Blurt out a question about why there are two Frazees, a new Frazee. Demand that this so-called avatar identify itself. Frazee and I are one, and yet we are distinct. I'm pretty sure you're just one of those ladies, the prostitutes that can transform into other people. I am unworthy of such an honor. For the being that stands before you is an avatar of God, the bringer of miracles. Loyal Frazee, I shall use the Manon blood you offered up as a conduit to summon forth messengers from the heavens. Really? I don't have the words. Oh joy. Ha 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 ha. This is but a taste of what shall come in time. You and I will bring about a far grimmer miracle. Now come forth, harbingers of miracles. Yeah, I know it. Ah, such glorious forms. Truly, these are the children of God. Point out that they're just ganglions. Ignore crazy Frazier and adopt the combat stance. No, I'm gonna argue with her. Hey, you're wrong. Even God appears to have appears as a demon in the blind eyes of the heretic. Your inability to perceive their glory only proves their holiness. What? Pure and true. Good Phrases, sweet and pure, you are forever mine. Now go, my harbingers, cleanse this place of these impure ones. What if I just whoop that ass instead?
Daddy, get your butt handed to you. Not another word.
Let's weaken them first. Sky high.
You are so freaking done.
Furious Splash! We
Balance breaker.
Screamer!
Trap. Slash.
Essence exchange.
Now cripple him!
Really glad you're in trouble.
Ether blast. Oh, damn, Arena. You don't.
She had a mustache. That should have been running away from her. She was so shocked. Great avatar, your form. I told you she was a prostitute. This is the vessel bestowed upon me by our god Fortune, or Fortune. It is my true physical form. Stand and bear witness, Frazee, to the power of the bringer of miracles.
Ready to get your butt handed to
Let's
you?
weaken them first. Slinger!
Gravity cloak.
My apologies. Did it! Triple them and pile on the hits.
Essence exchange. Yeah, time to bring the hurt.
Yo is not doing good.
Furious Blast!
Use an aura and regroup. Ether blast. It ain't over. Gun him down.
I'm punching a hole in you. Back slash!
Starball Rondo. Oh, yeah. Finish him off at range. I need healing.
Hey, woman, you need to calm the hell down. You get into business now.
Sky high! I made sure they can't move. Attack from range!
I'll cover you!
Starfall blade.
Upper hand!
Gravity cloak.
My apologies.
Somebody patch me up. Sorry, I gotta hit this.
Thanks.
Rondo.
And DED gone. Despawned. How can mere humans do this? Humans! I will not let this end here. No, not this way. Mother Fortune, or Fortune, lend me your power. Another fight? Really? Oh man. Maybe not. After her. If we don't stop her, it will only lead to more Phrases in the future, won't it? Please bring this tragedy to an end, okay? Avenge all the Manan that they've slain, won't you? Bro, that woman over there, she's too. Oh! Let's see what she has to say. Bring your miracles, burn these blaspheming fools to ash with your holy. Bitch, we just whooped your supposed god's ass.
I trust you'll come through.
How have you not figured out that it's a false god yet? I don't know who that xenoform posing as a divine avatar was, but you have to follow her and stop blah 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 doing things. If they go free, then I mean more and more Phrases in the future. Can I fiddle with this thing? Do they have a backside? No. All right, I guess let's go stop Frazee. Humans are mere tools, yet you have the audacity to turn upon your master. Such cheek. Tools are meant to serve their role in eager submission. Tools are meant to act like our dear Frazee. But ours is a benevolent God, and there is still time for you to repent and accept her command. Now prove your faith, kill the Manan, and sow chaos in NLA. Oh, I thought I could agree for a second. Ask your opponent to reveal their true identity. Defy the orders of her God. No. Question. I'm not even gonna, like, play along for a second. To me, they remind me of a certain little robot that goes, "Aye, aye, 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 aye." I'm an avatar of God in the future, in the purest sense, one of a host of daughters of Mother Fortune. Our flesh is the incarnation of her glorious will. But enough talk. Have at you. I mean, but enough. You shall live only long enough to regret challenging TW772 Trin, bearer of the tower's name. Bear witness, Mother. I shall lay bare all the power and cruelty within me. I don't know about all that.
Good. More practice.
Careful. Let's weaken them first.
Essence and hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt. Okay, Bard. It ain't over. Gun him down. I'm punching a hole in you.
Furious blast.
Equilibrium. I'll tackle it up bad at fighting, but here goes. Ether blast. Beam barrage. Oh yeah.
I think I can manage to cover fire.
Starfall blade.
Great hands. Slash. Back slash. Enemy damage confirmed. Weaken them.
Starfall Rondo. Got this. Starfall blade.
Tougher than they look.
I'm definitely covered now.
Are we having a bro moment? Okay, fire away. Back slash.
Nailed it. Now cripple them.
Shadow block.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we can't mess around with both this thing. Buff up to be safe.
Starfall blade. I need healing. Yeah. Finish him off at range.
I did it! Triple him and pile on hits!
Starfall blade!
Balance break! Slash! Sky! I made sure
Yikes, I almost fell off.
Attack from range!
I'm punching a hole in you! Yeah. Somebody catch me up! Equilibrium!
I need this first.
Ether
Furious blast!
Oh yeah! Finish him off at range! Myopic scream! I got this!
I'll try.
Vortex! Starfall Rondo!
Now cripple them!
Yoink. Look at all these dead Manan. Or they're playing dead, I don't know. Let's see what she has to say now that her god's dead.
God.
The Avatar is dead. No, that's not possible. I won't believe a single word from your lying lips. Heathens, demons, deceivers. It's over, yes. The one responsible for luring in all those Mananas gone. The one who tempted Frazee into all of this madness. I see. That's a relief, isn't it? For all of my skepticism, I never dreamed to suspect that a shape-shifting xenoform was behind all of this, you know? You don't think there's a chance that any other humans could be, you know, imposters? 100% chance of it. Staccato. Promise that you and your friends are real at least. Express concern about additional doppelgangers. At least we are real. Only she like that. Are you a doppelganger? Oh, no. That's abundantly clear that nothing like that of the kind, isn't it? Bringer of miracles, grant me your guidance. Purge those demons from your world. It's over, Frazee. There's never was a bringer of miracles. Lies! I won't be tempted by your lies, demons. She said foul demon. I suppose that pitiful woman is a victim of this as well, isn't she? But there's nothing I can do for her now. I guess I'll leave the rest to you. Let's go home, okay? Jambalaya will be worried. I should be able to do something with this. Why is my scale way over here? I thought I parked it like much closer to the entrance of the cave. Like right on top of these level 50 guys. You better not pop up the moment I get in my scale. All right, cool.
Ready to get your butt handed to you?
Who dares target me?
Strike first and strike hard.
You know who I am?
Let's weaken them first.
Take this.
Gravity slap.
And this.
Myopic scream. Gravity slap to really make you flush. Essence, hell yeah.
And this. They all keep. I think maybe they're all falling off or something, but they're already almost all dead. You guys suck. Alright, well I don't have a time of time for such a long fight.
It's over. Sorry, Ryan.
All right. Back to the church. There we go. Ow. Man, I'm still only rank 2. Aye. You saved Staccato. Sure, her god will come. The mediators took Frazee into custody. Didn't they? And she was still sure that her dad would come to rescue her. For all her weaknesses and her foolishness, I can't help but pity her. Bro, the woman is so stupid. She made up a whole ass religion because we landed safely. And she did it like right in front of a damn church where there's another religion where she could have just attributed it to that god. But she's like, I'm just gonna make up my own. It's the religion of miracle landings. Like, what the fuck are you like? Why? I got no sympathy for someone that's stupid. Dr. Staccatus is back, yes? And I hear Frazee also has been captured. This is good news, Parade. Please let me give you this as thanks, if I may. Still, I guess all the Manon that Frazee took with her were killed, right? You and Dr. Staccata. If you and Dr. Staccata hadn't saved me, I'd probably have been with them. So I decided to spend my life keeping the doc safe. He's so impulsive, and I think that's probably the best way to repay him. To be wary of xenoforms masquerading as humans. Just take care. Leave it to me. Oh, but if you could teach me how to fight sometime, that might actually be good.
Hey.
I would be delighted to answer that now that I have finally bid my stomach adieu. Yes? We always are eating as a chore. You understand? Merely a task to acquire nutrients. So, can you imagine the culture shock when we found out that you humans shovel into your pie holes? All of the wrong nutrients, right? All of those extra calories you don't even use, right? And don't even get me started on what it looks like. It turned it into a sort of entertainment, you know? It's actually kind of amazing. Ah.
Leave it to me, okay?
I figured out a way to keep Dr. Staccata safe. That's great, right? All I need to do is become his assistant, see? Then he'll always be within sight. But if I'm going to become a doctor, I need to study Manon anatomy first. Manon bodies aren't nearly as delicate as Manon engines, so even a klutz like me should be able to get in there without crossing the wrong wires, hopefully. We Manon live a great number of years, but we produce very few children, you know? Surely you've noted the absence of them on our ship. That's because they're being cared for and protected on our homeworld. Of course, if we fail to find a way to escape the confines of Mira, we'll have to more seriously consider extending our species here, you understand? But we would just as soon wait until the ganglion threat has passed. I imagine that one advantage of living long lives. That's one advantage of living long lives. We're never in a rush. It seems Frazee believed the bringer of miracles would come to her rescue until the very end, don't you think? It should have been plain as day that the xenoform was tricking her. The villain might even be hiding among us as we speak. And who knows what form it's taken. We must take care not to miss even the tiniest detail. Alright. Dunsies.
Listen up.
Another one of another quest done. One of a billion. One of a billion quests. A billion trillion. Let's see if anything new popped up from finishing that. Nothing here, at least.
As for Blade, this for friends ears only.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Good luck with your marriage, and hopefully you have a long, happy life with your family, Patrick. Good luck, man. And of course, same thing for everybody's family, obviously. I hope you guys all have good luck and everything when it comes to that with your family. The weather makes it feel like it's 8. Yeah, the weather's not too good here either.
Hey.
But anyways, you guys have a nice night, everyone. Hope to see you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, be square. You guys all take care of yourselves. And hope to, like I said, I hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Get this.
Indeed. Bless you too, Patrick. That is awesome news for sure, man. Hope everything ends up as good as it possibly can for you. All right, so let me save the game. Here we go. You guys have a nice night. Bye, everybody.